Hey, let's decorate my February currently page. I mean, why not? It's almost February. We need to do it. The first thing I'm going to do here is take some label paper and cover up these sections that are this color, only because they're not going to go with the colors I have in mind for the spread. This is Avery label paper. It has an opaque backing so that you won't see through it, and I think that's important when you're covering up big things like that. So if you're new here, hi, my name's Mary Ellen. I show you how to plan in decorative and functional ways. I use a happy planner. So this page for me today is going to be sort of a little bit of a self-care page. I've been very reflective lately, and I just want to sort of make some lists of things that are important to me, and we'll talk about that. I don't really need the holidays on there, so let's just take those off. And then we'll have pretty much a blank slate here. Okay, so the first thing I'm really going to do here is write February at the top of the page. Maybe I'll use stickers. I pulled out this sticker book, which I think is so cute. And there's, where would I see? These ones. These are like metallic pink. I think these are really fun. So I thought maybe I would put February at the top of the page with this. I also have some washi tape I thought I'd be using today. Now I don't know if it's going to go with that actually, now that I'm looking at it. Wait a minute. Ooh, these are really cute too. Why don't I use these? I think these are fun. I have a ruler here, and what I'm going to do is take these letter stickers and put them on the ruler, like right on the edge. It's going to help me center the word on the page and put it where I want to put it. I learned this trick from, I'm going to space them out a little bit more. I learned this trick from Mom and a Girl with Plans, my friend Marielle. I actually forgot that I learned it from her, and I kept saying, I forget where I learned this, but then she's like, I told you that. So I always try to give credit when credit is due, and I love this trick that that she taught me. Okay, so it's on a ruler. Oh, and by the way, I will link everything I use in the description box of this video. I always do. They are affiliate links, so it's really appreciated if you get inspiration from my video. If you would purchase it through my link. It doesn't cost you anything, but I get a very small commission from your purchase. So thanks for that. So yeah, so I can move it around and put it wherever I want. You know, I could put it over here. But I sort of want to center it between these two lines. So that's what I'm going to do here. And then you just like put it down like this. And then what you're going to do is hold it down the best you can with your hand. Now, sometimes they pop off like that, and that's okay because most of them are correct. So then you just take this one and put it where it belongs. Okay, so February. Luckily I spelled it correctly. So I have this polka dot washi tape. This is from Amazon, and it came in a pack of polka dots and stripes and stuff, and I really like this pack, so I'll link this for you. I thought it would be fun to put it underneath here. This is going to be a red and pink page for Valentine's Day, so between you and me, I really need to change my X-Acto blade. I have not changed it in a very long time, but I can't find my blades since I moved, so I got to locate those or buy more. I was looking for them yesterday. It's not horrible. These last a long time. This is not an X-Acto. It's an Excel craft knife. I've been using these for years. I prefer them to the X-Acto just because they're comfortable. I like how the grip is, and also I like the way the cap goes on. It's just, I like it so much better than X-Acto, and it does the same exact thing. So exactly. I'm going to take this. Oh, and I'll link this for you. I always do. I got that on Amazon. I'm going to take this like scallop washi. I think this is Happy Planner brand. I'm going to put it under here, like at the bottom, or should I put it at the top? Let's put it at the top. I kind of like that better. There we go. There's my currently page. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. I have a lot to do. Okay. So like I said, this is going to be a self-care sort of page combined with a couple of other things, I think. But one of the things I thought of for this page is to write what I want more of in February and what I want less of in February. I think that's good to kind of check in with yourself about stuff like that. And I've been really introspective lately on slower living and becoming more at peace with my life and reducing stress. I'm going to be focusing on that a lot this year, so you'll see videos regarding that. But I thought what I would do is over here, I could do what I want more of in February. and then do 3 things with some decorations, and then maybe do a line here the same like size, right? Make these blocks the same size, and I could write, what do I want less of in February? Let's take this all the way across, because I think that way it'll look more even. If you're new to my channel, I have some sort of idea of what I'm going to do when I start the camera, but it's never written in stone, and I also don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I kind of like to figure it out with you as I go along, because I think it helps to sort of watch someone think through things. And that's how I learned a lot when I started planning, was just watching videos and watching people figure it out as they went along, instead of, you know, no shade, nothing wrong with the videos where they know they have the wax paper, they know what they're putting there, or they do voiceovers, like no shade to that at all. But for me, I like to sort of let you see the process, because I think maybe it's more helpful for some people, not for everyone, because there's a lot of people who actually prefer, you know, the quicker videos, the voiceovers, and I do that once in a while too, but that's not typically what I do here. Anyway, I'm going to decorate here a little bit, but before I do that, we're going to make these sections. So let me get a pen. This is a Muji 0.38. So we're going to count. Actually, we're going to measure because there's no dots here. Back to my ruler. Let's do centimeters here. So it looks like about 7 centimeters. So we're going to just do this here. And what this is going to do pretty much is divide this into 3 sections across. I think it's going to be almost equal. Let's see. This is a little bigger on this side. This is hard to do on camera because I can't see very well. I cannot see. So now I'm going to take these across, but actually let's wait a second for that to just dry slightly, because I don't want it to be smeared. Okay, so like I said, this is going to be what I want more of in February. This is going to be what I want less of in February. And then we're going to work on this. This might actually be a brain dump list for February, because I always like to have a master to-do list, like a running to-do list, but I don't always do one. So maybe that will force me to do it. I think that's probably a good idea. So I have, oh, how lovely. This is the new book from the Happy Planner, Oh, How Lovely, Be Happy box. It's like a Valentine box, but not really Valentine. And you guys knew I was going to use this for my February currently page, probably. I'm also going to be pulling from, probably, from this older Valentine's Day sticker book from last year. Let me go ahead and write in my prompts here, I guess. Let's do a pink pen. This is a Zig Clean Color Dot marker. It's great because the one side has like this big tip, so you can make polka dots of all sizes. And then this one's a fine tip, so you can write with it and it'll match. So let's just write in the prompts here. I wonder if I should put another strip of washi here. Let's see if we can use that scallop one maybe, just to separate it a little bit. I think that might work. We'll just pull in a lot of like red color down at the bottom. Now let's draw our lines across before we decorate anything. Ooh, that one came out perfect. Look how perfect that is, you guys. Perfect, perfection. That looks like it was actually printed on the page. I'm so proud of myself for that. I replicated that. Look at that. I did such a good job. Sorry, I'm proud of myself. Okay, we're going to fill this out, but before we do that, we're going to decorate, like I said. So I saw the flowers in here, and I thought these would be kind of cool to use like on the bottom of these. I don't know that I'm going to use pets in here. I might, but I mean, there's these, but that's not the ones I was looking at. I was looking at the big ones. These. I know these are really big, but maybe too big. I can cut them down though. I could put a big one at the bottom here. That will give me enough room. That'll cover that label paper too, so it's not as noticeable. So we have like a cute little grid going here. I like that. Let's do like a flower here and a flower here probably. I'm feeling very mellow today. Did you notice the voice change? Some videos I'm like super hyped up and other videos I'm super mellow. Which ones do you like best? Let me know in the comments. Okay, that's good. And now we're gonna do the same thing up here, but something smaller. I have a smaller one, like a lot smaller, these, but I don't know. Would it look weird, like two parents and a baby? I mean, probably. Let's go back to that big one and maybe just chop it down. Chop it. Or we could put an animal in here for something different at the top. What if we put a doggo in here? Let's see. I mean, perhaps. I really hate how they put those in there. I don't ever want them there. So Happy Planner, if you're listening, I need you to stop it. I just need you to stop it, please. Please stop. It's not good. It's not good for me. I know, it's all about me. It's not good. And I think a lot of people agree with me. I'm just saying, I think a lot of people agree with me. Because not everybody's going to have the same things that they put in there, right? Not everybody's going to have priorities or goals or whatever that said. And I think it's rude, Happy Planner. It's rude. Okay, so in 2024, can we see some change with that? That would be really good. Okay, there's a little doggy up there. We're going to name him. Let's name him or her. I feel like it should be a P name for some reason, a P name. All right, it's the first thing that came to my mind, and it's Pinky. And I know it doesn't make any sense at all, but that's Pinky right there. Pinky, the pup. Pinky the pup. We're just going to write it on the side here. Let me know in the comments if you started naming your animal stickers because of me. I'd like to know if I encourage you to name your animal stickers because it's so fun. Let's put some hearts like to cover up that. Actually, those hearts aren't big enough. We need something else to cover up those sections. I'm sorry, maybe we need a cat on the page, but for now, there's not going to be cats. Let's put some of these on here. Reflect. It's pink for Pinky. It just covers that up a little bit. And then let's put create here. I'm going to fill these out, don't worry, but let's decorate like the other squares. Rectangles. I said that weird. Rectangles. All right, I do need to have equal opportunity cats, but I kind of don't want flowers in the rest though. I want it to be a little more simple, so I don't know. I feel like I want to buy another one of these books, you guys. I think I might. I can't help it. There's a little love letter right here. Little love letter to myself. Or to you, my subscribers, because I love you. I do. I don't say that enough, but I do. Let's take a look at this one. I know the colors aren't going to match. That's my problem. But maybe I could make it work. I could do Crazy for You and XOXO. I mean, this is a very warm pink, but it might work if I pull in some warm pinks somewhere else. I don't love that. Let's use a white one. So much yes. Okay. Now we need something for this area. Little rainbow maybe. That's kind of cute. Yes, I just pulled my sticker book apart. Sorry. That's cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay. Let's do a little XOXO at the bottom too, like right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's real busy now. Now I'm adding more and more, which is what I tend to do. You know, I'm sorry, but if you're here for non-busy spreads, you're probably going to be disappointed. Just saying. I think I'm feeling mellow today because it's rainy outside. It's actually during the day and I have my lights on. I have to. I've used a lot of this sticker book too. I love Valentine spreads. You guys, I love them. They're so fun. And they're always sort of whimsical, right? How about this? Aw, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Okay. We're going to fill them out in a second, but now we have to worry about this and this part. I don't know that I'm going to do a lot of decoration here, but I want to do something. So up here, maybe some little hearts like these ones. There's only one dog on the page. I think I'm going to need to put an animal down there at the bottom probably. XO, XO. Like that. And then maybe this orange one, or is there another color? Orange would be good because I have that there. Actually, okay. And then instead of doing it like right next to it, let's like maybe make this one over here. Just sort of scatter them. Let's put something down here, I think. Something sort of simple. Let's look for a cat. Maybe like a cat with the hard eyes, or these, you are loved. That's like too dark though. I could do that wide-eyed cat so I can do zap them with super love. You know I want to use that sticker, but I have to use it with the wide-eyed cat. Let's look at him. Where is he? Like that one. But I don't want any flowers here. That's the problem. Let's look at the, I don't want the black cats. Let's look at these. This one is cute. It has the hard eyes. So I could do zap them with super love. Okay. Let's put him in the corner. And then, let's cut this off. Oh, you know what I should have done though? I should have done a chair down there. Oh well. Let's do the zap. Where's that quote? Here it is. Zap them with super love. That's my favorite quote of the book. Zap them. And then maybe like a couple of hearts or something around it. Maybe another one of those. Let's see. Are there smaller ones in here? My sticker book's falling apart. These are the smaller ones. Let's see. I think that would be sort of fun, right? All right, let's bring this color down and we'll do important because that will be my to-do list. And then we'll do like another one. How about the red? Yay. I don't know how I feel about that color, but it might work. And then don't forget, he's got hearts coming up from him. How cute is that? Okay. Here I'm going to take this same pen and write master to-do list. So maybe I will take that washi all the way across. I don't know. Let's write it first. I kind of need something there. So let's do that. Let's get that washi tape again. Where is it? I'll try to find this for you. I don't know if I can, but I will do my best. If you don't see anything in the description, you can always ask me, but typically if it's not there, it's because I couldn't find it. Because I do write down all the things that I use after the video, after I film the video. Sometimes I do make a mistake and like forget something, but you can always ask me. I will do my best to answer questions in the comments. I really try to do that. I know I miss some sometimes, but I try my best to pay attention to that. So this is so cute. All right, so let's fill out this section. I'm not gonna do this section yet because I have to sit down at the end of January and fill this out because I'm currently filming this, I think it's January 19th. So I don't want to write in things to do for February on January 19th. I'll do it right as February begins. I'm gonna do maybe some big lettering here. I have 3 pens here. This is a yellow mild liner, red Crayola Super Tips, and this is an Erin Condren pink marker. So I'll link these for you. They're all really good pens. I love having colored pens of all kinds. I collect them. So I typically will search for ones that match the colors, and these obviously do. So what I want more of. What I want more of in February is sunshine. Now I know I can't control the weather. I cannot control how much sun there is, but what I can control is when there's a sunny day, I want to get outside more. And that might mean working kind of different hours so I can spend more time outside, but I know I always feel better when I'm out in the sun. And yes, I use sunscreen, but I just think it's important, at least for me. It helps my mental health. So I'm going to write that here. Okay, I'm going to go in and outline these or decorate the lettering in some way after we're done with writing in what I need to write in. Another thing I want more of, and this is kind of vague, but things that make me feel alive. I'm going to use a pink pen for this. And what this means really is living life with intention and being my own person and not letting people dictate what I do, I want to live authentically and do the things that mean something to me and the things I enjoy without feeling guilt or like I shouldn't be doing something because of different reasons, or it's hard to explain, but I want to live life more on my own terms and do things that make me happy. And I think a lot of that is what's missing in my life, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to write that here. It's tricky using only 4 colors. Actually, maybe I should get orange too. So I think orange will work. I know it's going to be bright, but unless I get a different color orange, wait. All right, let's use this one. This is a little less bold. So this is a Tombow dual brush pen in the color 933. I'm going to start with this side. And now I will write alive with the thicker side. Okay, again, we're going to come back in and decorate that in a minute. So the third one, let's see if I do, I'm just trying to figure out yellow, pink, orange, yellow. We're just going to continue and do the pink. We're not going to do the red, I don't think, because it's too dark. Okay, Bumble's now on my lap. She's in a timeout because she was barking at that dog outside. I think I'm not going to do the red because it feels too dark for the page, and I think it might just, I don't know, my eyes might go to that. So I'm going to take this pink. And the third thing I want more of in February is slow living. And what I mean by that is I'm tired of the hustle. You guys, I have been working my butt off for 4 years here on YouTube. Don't worry, I'm still going to post YouTube videos, but I'm going to just make some tweaks so that I'm not so stressed out about work all the time, because it is overwhelming. And I know I've talked about this before, and wow, woe is me. I know I have a dream career, you guys. I know I do, and I appreciate it so much. I love my job. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But all that social media can get so overwhelming to the point where it's like you get close to burnout. All of the places that you have to post and interact, and all of the things you have to do on a daily basis, and there's just all these different things going on, and it's becoming to the point where it's very stressful. I love it, but it's stressful, and so I need to make some tweaks so that I slow down a little bit, because I'm 55. I am tired. I'm not retiring by any means. I can't retire, but I can slow down and not pressure myself so much to keep up with everyone. I don't really play the comparison game per se, but there is always that pressure to do more and be more and post more and get more followers and all of that. And there's really no need. At the end of the day, I am still making enough money to live on. And the problem with being a full-time content creator sometimes is that the more you work, the more money you make. And so it is so tempting to do that and get caught up in that. And I have gotten caught up in that. But the problem with that is that it affects your mental health. It affects you mentally. And I don't want to get to the point where I'm completely burnt out. And so I need to slow down a little bit and realize that I don't need to hustle 24/7. I don't need to do all the things. And if I don't do all the things, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. There's just ways to change my perspective and my mindset. So I'm feeling a little bit of a shift this year with that, in that I want to live and appreciate life more. And not be so caught up in all of that. It's so easy to do when you're a content creator, to get caught up in all of it. And I just, I want to slow down. I want to enjoy my life more, do the things that make me feel alive, and, still work full time, but not drive myself crazy. I'm just going to write in here, slow living. So we're going to continue up here. We're going to continue up here with the pink. And I'm going to start to write things I want less of. Now, some of them will sort of be the opposite of these, which will make sense to you, but some will be a little bit different. So part of slow living for me means I want less of extra long work days and hustling. So I'm going to write long work days here. The next thing I want less of in February is scrolling. What that means is less social media and less scrolling on my phone at night. I know that's one of my habits. I have not been successful at that habit. And I want to sort of let go of some of that constant need for distraction, the constant need to see what's going on with everyone at all times. Too much social media can start to feel icky, and I watch too many TikToks, all of that. I should be doing other things more productive in that time. I still love doing that, and I'm not going to stop scrolling, but I really need to start minimizing that. So I'm going to write that here. The last thing I'd like to have less of in February is clutter. So that might mean clutter in my house, clutter in my inbox, clutter in my mind, just clutter in general. Mostly it means clutter in my home. Not that I have a lot of clutter. I do have a lot of clutter in my planner room, but the rest of the house I don't have as much of. But what that might mean for me is, working on straightening up more, which is one of my habits, that kind of thing, because I feel like the less clutter in my house, the less clutter in my mind, and less clutter even in my to-do list, like letting go of things. And we've talked about this before on my channel, back in that letting go video. I have a lot of brain fog. In fact, nowadays I have to edit these videos. I used to be able to not edit a video. I used to be able to just put it up, but now what's happening, I have to edit it because I have these long pauses where I'm not able to figure out what I was going to say. I'm not able to think of the right word. And yes, you might say, Mary Ellen, just put it up anyway, but we're talking, I need to cut it down because they're too long. And also there's too much silence. Like, I would not want to watch a video where someone's just paused. Like, what should I do next? Like, what was I going to do again? Where was I going with that? And so I have a lot of brain fog. And wait, I don't even know where I was going with that. Do you see what I'm saying? I had a point to telling you that. Wait. See? This is what happens. This is what happens. I'm going to leave this part in to show you that brain fog is a real thing, a real problem for a lot of people, especially as you age. And I'm not going to apologize for that. And so, yeah, I don't know what else I was going to say about it, but there you go. Brain fog. I would love to write what I want less of is brain fog, but I don't have control over that really. I am trying to build in healthy habits to help maybe minimize that, but I don't have really control over it. So what I am going to write though is clutter. I might have to put more stickers in there because you know me. So now that we have those words written out, let's go in and make them pretty and fun. So for sunshine, I think I'm just going to outline that in a black thin Muji pen. Okay. And then for long work days, I'm going to try to do some drop shadow. I'm terrible at it, but I'm going to try it. So I did some recently in a reading tracker video you might have seen, but I don't know. I just think it's going to be make it pop a little bit. I'm going to give it a shot. So I have a Tombow dual brush pen. This might be the wrong pen for this, but I'm going to try this thin end. And what I'm going to do is just write a line on the right-hand side of the letters and just see how it looks. I'm horrible at drop shadowing, just so you know. Do not take drop shadowing advice from me. I'm terrible at it. Although I will say that turned out kind of good, I think. I think that turned out kind of good. So since I have this pen, we're going to go down here and do the same thing on living. And I messed that up. Look at that. Why did I do it on the left side, you guys? Brain fog. Why did I do it on the left side? Okay, well, we're going to have to wipe that out and start over. I mean, we could leave it like that, but I don't want to. So, wait, should I white it out or maybe put a little label paper there? We all make mistakes. Okay, you might see that, but that's not too bad. All right, so let's go back in and do another one. I didn't like that G anyway. Okay, so this color is looking different. Darn, because it's on a different kind of paper. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I do know how I feel about it. I don't like it. But I think we're just going to have to live with it probably. Maybe you won't notice so much when it's all said and done. So let's let that dry for a minute. So now we're going to do something with this. I kind of want to do little like stars in here because alive feels like alive, you know, if that made sense. So I'll just do like little dots and stars and like maybe little twinkles or something like that. Okay, that's kind of fun, but I want to outline it because it's hard to read now. So let's outline it. That's kind of fun, don't you think? A little busy, but kind of fun. Let's go back in and do this here. Make sure I do it right. Not perfect. What do I do here? Oh, I guess underneath. It's hard to know what to do with that drop shadowing. It's so confusing. You guys confused by drop shadowing? Should I do it there? Ugh, I don't know. Let's leave it like that. So I'm going to do something different with this. Probably, I don't want to do the same thing there. So maybe we do dots. That's kind of cool. I sort of want to make the outlines of these thicker. You know what I mean? Since these are so dark. Maybe like an 8 Pigma Micron pen. I'll link all these pens for you, by the way. Ooh, that is not good, but we're going to leave it alone because we are slow living. We're not going to worry too much about stuff, but we're going to go ahead then and make everything else darker and outline the rest. Okay, since those are so bold, I think we need to add more black in and stuff. Let's take emoji 0.38 and go over like these colored letters just so they're a little bit black, you know, but you can still see the color through them. Okay, that's kind of better. And now I think I want to do some black at the top, like maybe with a number 12, or actually we could probably just use that Tombow. Yeah, and I want to just do some little, I don't know, some little like marks like this, because that's just going to add a little bit of black to the top so it's not so much black at the bottom. Now what we can do for that, let's do little, I'm just thinking as I go along. Let's do little bullet points and I will outline them in black so that it's like bold over here too. We're just going to use the same colors as everywhere else. What did I do? Oh, I had 2 spaces. I'm really messing up, you guys. Wait a minute. We'll leave 2 spaces in between each one. I think I will add a red in. Let's let those dry a second and then I'll outline them. I was going to outline them in that really bold black, but now I'm wondering. I might use one that's a little bit thinner. I should have used one a little bit thinner for these, but oh well. It's kind of fun though, like real doodly and fun, isn't it? I like it. Let's use a size 5 for these. Okay, what else do we need here? It's so cute. I really like it. Maybe a little more black up at the top, like little polka dots or something here, just to bring in some of the bold color up there, and then maybe some down here too. Honestly, this is a really fun page. It's really interesting. Okay, so I forgot to name the cat. Wait, Felix is the first thing that came to mind. I know, so generic. Okay, I don't name my currently pages, so I'm not naming it, but if you guys want to name it in the comments, you can. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me for this long video. I hope it inspired you a little bit and gave you some ideas for your currently pages. Oh, I said I was going to give you more currently page ideas, but now I'm out of time, so I'm not going to. So I'll do a whole video on that, though. If you want to see it, let me know. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.